just doing our post and rail fence today. Nice day for it, beautiful day at Rockpile. Post, rail, this is going to line the front of our homestead, and we'll put woven wire on it to keep our dogs in. The holes are quite small in the mesh. You'll see that in a later video. So today we're just got our first post in yesterday, nice and secure. Our first section in yesterday, nice and secure. So use these straps here to hold them together. You'll see that as we do the next one. So what we do is we mark out 2.4 metres or 8 feet from centre of post to centre of the next post. I like just to get my little spade here, and I just dig a little starter hole, bit of a pilot hole you could call it, I suppose, before I put the before I put the auger in. So let's get this bad boy cranked up and start drilling our next hole. Okay, so I've just drilled the hole. Now I'll just push the dirt away so it doesn't fall in. Get my line back. Looks pretty good. Just get some remainder dirt out. Alright, I'll just go grab a post and I'll be back. Need a bit more dirt put in there. So I just need to put a little bit of dirt in the bottom just to get us close to the rough level that we need, and then we fine tune it once we've got it all together. Okay, that's pretty good for level to the eye. We'll be back with 2 rails. So we have our posts here. Amanda will put the bottom rail in.
Alright.
A little bit out. Okay. Just like that. And then we just grab a ratchet strap. You just hold that roughly halfway. So we grab that. Up. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the next post and rails in. So now what I'll do is I'll just grab my little helper friend here. That just goes on the angle. And Amanda will just eye the post to the other ones to get in rough position. Happy?
Yep.
We just check the top for level. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. The finicky bit's in the fine tuning because we only want to do this once. We want it spot on. So we're just using fast setting cement. Start with a little bit of water. I'll just move my lines. cement. So we probably just want another cup or two of water. You splash your camera. And then I just clean it up a little bit, backfill it in, maybe give it another poke. Lovely. So that'll be, we'll just let that go off a bit. And now I'll just splash a bit of water over the post just to get rid of the powdery concrete. Job done. Alright, so here we are at our little fencing stash. We've got our rails, sorry, our posts for our post and rail. We've got our rails, one stack there, one stack here, and more posts over there. And then these logs are for the back fence, which you don't really see. So they're just standard logs. So we just come over here, grab what we need in the back of the little Hilux there and drive back to where we're working. Oh, and we've got over there all our fencing wire and rapid set in under that pallet. A couple of gates. We do need a few more gates, but they're coming. Just looks like a whole lot of work. But look at the day. Not a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful day.
We need some of these as well, like 11.
They're all the end posts, aren't they? Yes. So I need 10 snips to cut them open. Of course I do.
Can I chuck in some of these rails?
Yeah. Okay, so I just got the post and we've just run a string line, I don't know if you can see it here, on the top of the fence along here. It goes from there down to there, so we've got a nice straight fall. So now we're just going to whack the post in the hole and we've got to go down another 6 inches. Beautiful. Alright, take 2. Let's try this again. Okay, so we're a few mil higher. Perfect.
So we got the first run of the fence up. I'm going to take you through and show you how we've set things up. Right, so we've got this first run up. It's not all concreted in yet. What we've done is we've set up a line, not just down the bottom, but up the top. So we've set up a line to this end post, which will be a gate post, and we've concreted this one in. We've got it level both ways, plumb both ways. We'll put a little U-nail in the top, in the centre, right to run our string through. that way, and we've got another U-nail at the other end in a concreted post, and that way all the intermediate posts can be aligned centered to that string. So it's looking a little bit messy at the moment. Got a few braces on while concrete's going off. We put ratchet straps between the posts to ensure that the rails are nice and secure. Again, a little bit of a brace post. So then as we go through, we can adjust these posts to make sure they are centered to that line that we've set up. And here is the other U-nail with the line in the center. So far, it's looking mint. Love it. So now we just need to head over and grab some rapid set concrete for the remaining posts. Let's go.
Okay, so we've got our wire and our rapid set under here. So the wire we've chosen max lock dog fence. So it's 1.2 metres high. It's got 15 strands and it's 50 metres long. And it starts off at the bottom with very small gaps in the wire for the first 5, and then they slowly get bigger and bigger and bigger till the top one is about 8 inches, 200 mil, I think. So these are about 70 kilos a roll for the 50 metres, I think. And then we've got a 100 metre, which will be, that'll be nice and heavy, that one. 40 bags of rapid set, it's 800 kilos. So we just lifted that off with the excavator the other day. That'll do for now. Let's go. Alright, so now I'll just brace these posts up level with the line that Amanda explained to you earlier, and we'll get these 4 posts set and then we'll concrete them all in, and then that's for the first run. Done. Bloody beautiful, I love it. Alright, so we've just done a quick little tidy up. Amanda's gone in the shops, do a bit of shopping. So that's the first section done. Come up really good, really straight. It's awesome. I'm just working on the gate. We've got a gate down the end on the 45-degree angle. So I'll take you over there and just show you what I'm doing over there. Right, so basically we've got a gate across here. It's going to hinge off this post. We put a bit of extra rapid set in this hole here, just to make it a bit stronger, because that's where the hinge is coming from. And it'll come across to a post here, and that'll be our gate for access to our backyard for either the tractor or the lawnmowers or whatever we need. So I'm going to get this post in the ground, and I'm going to make this post, top of this post, level with that post. And that'll set our height here, and then we'll do a run up to that star picket. Don't know if you can see that, there's a star picket just up there. I think it's like 5 bays up, and in between that there's one more gate up there as well. So let's get into that. Okay, so we've got our 2 posts level across the top. The gap's right across the bottom, like the width for the gate. So just so before I rapid set that post in, I'm just going to get the gate, lay it on the ground in the opening just to double check. Okay, so I can probably tighten this up a little bit, so I'm just going to move this post that way, probably 30 mil. So I've got about 25 mil gap that end, and about 50 to 60 mil gap this end, which allows for the nuts and the washer when we drill them into the post to hinge it. Pretty happy with that, so I'm just going to level that post up and then I'll concrete it in. So we're getting our next run done. So coming up to here, that's the last one for this run. There's a gate there, and then it goes another 2 bays, and then it does a 90-degree turn and it runs all the way down the front. So that's going to be a big run, that one. So just installing it the same way, a few straps holding them together, a few bits of timber as braces to prop them up. Got a line across the top, a line across the bottom, and once I put these 2 next bays of rails in, we'll plumb it all up and brace it and prop it, and then we'll do the same thing. We'll rapid set each of these holes, and bloody beautiful. Okay, so as you can see, we're all strapped up, propped up and braced up. So if you look along, looks pretty pretty good, in line. So we'll go ahead and cement all these holes in.
Alrighty, so our day's done. Let's take you for a look at what we got up to and what the fence looks like. As you can see, we've taken off all the props, both sides, taking down the string lines, and it's looking pretty straight. Let's have a look at how it turned out. I love the look of this two-rail, post and rail fence.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
So we got all the way down to what will be a 3-metre gate. It is a 3-metre gate opening, but we got all the way down to this opening here, which will be a gate into our orchard yard area. So it's a 3-metre opening, and it's set at pretty much a 45. I'll just come around this way and get a better look. And then that side heads up there. We call these guys the 4:30 birds. They come out about an hour before sunset every evening. They're actually a type of martin related to a sparrow. Sure, they're zipping around getting some yummy bugs. So yeah, super pleased with how that fence is turning out. Yeah, so we're pretty happy with what we got done today. It's another step forward for our homestead, and
day by day.
Looking forward to getting the rest of the fence up and enclosing our orchard. And it's going to be a yard for the doggies as well. So
yeah, so the dogs will have it's probably like a good acre, I suppose, of area in there, so they won't be able to get out, which will be great. All right, folks, enjoy the rest of your evening. We're about to shut everything down and sit back and enjoy our Saturday night.
cool. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.